What is going on, crypto bullets, and welcome to another crypto video. You guys have been asking me, DMing me on TG, DMing me on X, when are you dropping your next video on coins to buy? Guys, listen, if you're not following me on X, if you're not following me on TG, I literally drop calls every single day, and the majority of them at least 2x. Okay, so we've been dropping 2x, 5x, 7x's just this week alone. So if you guys are not in there, follow me on X so you guys won't miss out. Now, you guys asked me, which ones are the ones that are going to print? So, guys, yesterday, Binance, Binance, a very big exchange, a tier 1 exchange, actually did something it had never done before, and that is list a token that was under 15 million. It was at 15 million market cap. Usually, they only list tokens that have a really high market cap. But what does that exactly mean, guys? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for everybody? Why is this so important? The reason this is important because that means that the coins that are currently right now sitting at a 15 million market cap have the opportunity to be listed on this exchange. This Nero coin got listed, and I think it was sitting at 15 mil. It ran up all the way to 100 mil. Really, really crazy, really, really fast. So as of right now, there are a ton of tokens that I personally feel have the opportunity to get listed on Binance, and you want to get them in there as early as you possibly can. You'll see a lot of tokens currently right now pushing to that 15 million mark because of what actually happened and transpired yesterday. I know a lot of you guys want me to make this video, have been asking me adamantly over and over. So here we are, guys. Let's make it happen. So I had a couple other coins that I was currently watching, but they've gone up so much where I feel like I'm going to hold back on those until they actually dip and make a video on that. So I'm going to say this really, really quick. This might, mark my words, this might be the last time you're going to be able to buy Mechi at this point. I am very, very adamant that I think Mechi is literally about to explode, okay? I don't know when it's going to happen. It could literally be something like where they're going to, say it got listed somewhere and it's going to blow up. Or, it could be, something could happen. But I have a feeling something will happen. We put let me actually zoom this out a little bit here. Let's move this out real quick so you guys can see. Currently right now, we're going to put this right here and trace this all the way down here. So currently right now, the highest it's gone is 336. Right now it's sitting at 59 around there, hovering around there. Usually you want to buy anything below like 60 is a very good entry point. So right now, we're looking at it. It's at 57. This would be a perfect time to accumulate. I see the lowest it's been is 45. If you see it at 45, personally, not financial advice, you can do guys whatever you want. I am full porting if it gets below here. I am dumping a bunch of SOL in here because I personally feel that this is about to go parabolic. I think it's been one of those coins that if you notice and you're constantly trading, every time you go to like a Telegram or you go into Twitter Spaces, you will always see a Mechi being represented by a PFP. So I would not fade this whatever, and I expect some sort of listing happening very soon where you're going to see that you're going to go probably to bed and you're going to be like right here, and literally this is going to go like boom. Okay, so you don't want to be buying right here or here. You want to make sure you're buying here, and that's why I make these videos, because these are potential, guys. These have the potential of kind of changing your life, right? Depending on how much SOL you put in here. If we go to the price chart here, and I always have a hard time finding the price. I might have to favorite these so it could be a little bit easier here. The price chart is right here, I think, right? Let me actually delete this here, and let me go here. The price chart is right about here. Sorry, guys. I know it's somewhere here. It's just sometimes it's just it's like one of those things. All right, here we go. So right now, let's say you're like watching this video and it's still here, right? And if this were to go and break all-time high and go a little bit higher, so all-time high is 3. Let's say it would go to 400, right? Because usually that's what they run up to. You're looking at a very, very massive gain depending on how much you put in. If you put 5 SOL, that's 25 SOL. If you put 10 SOL, so it's like a very, very good amount of money you could possibly make from this entry here. So if this gets listed by a big exchange, theoretically this could actually run all the way up to 1 bill. It's just gonna take a little bit longer, but like, if you look at the Popcat chart looks very, very similar to this. Like, if you were to watch this, look at this chart, go to Popcat before it actually blew up. The chart looks very, very similar. So Michi is one that I highly suggest. Once again, not financial advice, but that is what I am personally heavily invested in, and because I believe it will blow up. And of course, I'll let you guys know once it starts blowing up. Right now you're looking at this 57 range, so I'm gonna take it into account that you guys are buying in with below 60. So whenever we 2x at 120, I'll let you guys know on TG and on X as well. All right, so the next one is this one right here called JENNE. Now, JENNE, guys, is another one that I've been accumulating over time as well. Buying dips, basically buying here, buying here, buying here. Every time it dips, I feel like this is going to be a very good runner. And once again, community is very strong, very solid here. It recently went all the way up to 80 mil. I believe it dipped down all the way to 10 mil. I called this at 10 mil actually on a YouTube channel, and I told you guys, hey, get in here and look. You guys, kind of, pretty much 2x right there. But with that being said, right now it's sitting at 20 mil. If you didn't buy at 10, I'd still personally feel like this is a good entry. Basically, if it goes from 20 to 100, that's some pretty good X's right there, guys, where you would be able to make some dividends, depending on how much SOL you put in here. Like on these type of plays, I always like to go in with a little bit of higher, capital, just so that I can increase my gains as much as I possibly can. But there's another one that I feel like it's about to blow up very, very soon. Could it be before October? Could it be before September? Usually coins run up on September, October. Usually they run October, November, December, January, February. So they start running up. It's getting really fast. How high this could go? It's one of those big plays that falls within the Nero family. So if you look at Nero, I mean, they go to 100K, right? So 100 mil, sorry, over. So this falls in the family chain here. So I do see it hitting at least 100 mil. When that's going to happen, I don't know. But 20 mil is a very, very nice juicy entry. Once again, if it dips below 20 and it gets down to 10, I'm full porting as well. When I say full porting is I'm going to put a big chunk of money in here, because I do think it hits 100 mil. Okay. Next one, guys, is we have Mumu. Now Mumu is the bull of the bull run. I feel like once we start bull running, this is gonna blow up. Currently, right now, it is like super, super cheap, like 70K, guys. 70K literally ran up to 280. So you get 2x here. This is not like you're gonna be able to get 5x's really fast, but it's a really kind of like a more less risky play, just because there are a lot of holders. There are a lot of people holding the coin. That the coin could only go up. I mean, it could go down, but it has a nice little floor here. This one I would put just a little bit, like personally, like I'll put like 5 SOL, 10 SOL in here, and just try to double my money. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not looking here to get like a 5x, 10x. This is just to be able to just kind of double my money and keep moving forward with it, like a higher bag than than the gamble plays we do on TG and on X. So yeah, definitely this is one to keep an eye on. The next coin that I am heavily invested in, guys, is the Trump coin. And you guys are probably going to call me crazy, but I mean, I'm going to tell you guys one thing. Let's look at this chart real quick. So I'm actually going to make a video of this whenever this is 100 mil. If it does hit 100, 100 mil, 200 mil, 500 mil, whatever it will, because this is like one of those coins that you don't even know how high it could go. And show you guys exactly when I started calling Trump, okay? Just to give you a perspective, I actually called Trump like right here, okay, and that was at 4 mil. It ran up all the way here, which was 93 mil. It down traced here, called it again right here, went up again, okay, down right here, guys, all the way down here, called it again right here. I mean, it didn't do much, right? Actually, sorry, I called it right here. It ran up here, down trace, because I think this is the time when I called it, and then he had the assassination attempt. So that's where he had that run, and then it fell back down. I've been calling this over and over and over. So if you notice, the chart has been pretty crazy. It's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down. Right now, we're moving into the election. Things are going up, things are going down. Anything could make this coin go up. Literally anything. Barron could say Trump. Trump could say Trump. I don't know, man. Anything could happen here, and eventually, this coin right here, every single time it dips below 12 mil, I'm buying. little by little, accumulating. Because what I expect is going to happen is like as we get into October, right, and as we get into like the late October, kind of like the 15th of October, I expect this to be like, gradually going up. And if it's gradually going up when we hit November, and if things happen and Trump gets elected, this will go parabolic. Now, how high this is going to go, I don't know, because there are a couple other, MAGA coins out there. Well, mostly them on ETH, but on Solana chain, this is kind of like the only one that, a lot of people are heavily invested in. So, once again, anything below 15 mil for me personally, I find that's a really good entry. So, Trump is definitely one that I've been accumulating, as it's been going down and down. The next one, guys, as we have is one called Billy. Now, Billy's a very interesting coin because this was literally coined the dog of Binance. Okay, so when this ran, it hit 2 mil and it had this big dump right here. As you see, it had this dump. And then Binance tweeted at it, and then it just went parabolic all the way almost to 300 mil. And now it's kind of had this downturn. But it's kind of held this floor within that 20, 15, 20 mil range. I think with the way Binance is working right now, and actually Binance Africa tweeted this I think it was a couple weeks ago or a month ago. I do feel that this one is going to be the one that's going to get put on Binance. I could be completely wrong here, but I have 3 coins that I feel like are like Binance ready. Okay. And I'll tell you guys what are the other 2 whenever I get done with this video. All right. The next one we have, which is another coin that I feel will also eventually hit, at least 80 mil, 50 mil, is Snoofy. Now, Snoofy's a very interesting one, and it actually has a very nice dip here. It went all the way down to 6 mil here. It had a nice little retracement back to 7. I probably am going to buy a little bit here at 7. I'm going to wait to see if it drops down back to this 5 mil range, and I'm going to buy a little bit more. This one I do feel will hit like the 50 mil range right there. The community has been pushing this one really, really heavy. So I feel like this one is still, it's going to do very, very well. Currently all-time high has been 19. So I usually like to make sure I at least 2x whenever I do an entry. So I feel like at 7 mil, 8 mil, 7 mil, I'll still will be able to 2x, but I want to get like a, kind of like a 5 mil entry. Just so if it does 15, it gets me a 3x, right? That's what I'm looking for with Snoofy. But I do plan on holding this a long time, so that's why I want that 5 mil entry, so I can just kind of feel comfortable with my bag, buying that at 5 mil and wait till it actually gets to like that 50 mil range right there, so we get 10x. So this is definitely one that you definitely want to keep an eye on. I think that 7 mil range is pretty decent if you want a 2x, but if you're looking to get like like a 5, 7, 8x, you kind of want that 50 5 mil range. So I'll probably wait for this one to buy on. So I would definitely put this on your radar. The next one we have is Rapdog. Now, Rapdog, guys, I've been telling you guys about this one for a long time. Reason I like this one is because the community is super duper base. They've been pushing this really heavy. Right now, this one's sitting at 14 mil. It ran up to 27 mil. Kind of like that 30 mil range. For me personally, right now, I feel like the entry is good for a 2x. So I would come in here with like a nice bag, but I'm actually gonna wait for this one to retrace down to like that 10 mil range. If it does retrace down to this 10 mil range, I'm buying because I do feel like this has a very good potential to hit 50. So yeah, I'm waiting for that 10 mil range, which is what I'm letting you guys know. If you're trying to get into this one, this is the ones I would watch for. Now, the ones I personally feel, guys, that will get a listing anytime soon, and it could be like we wake up tomorrow and it's been listed. It's gonna be Mechi. Okay, Mechi's gonna be like my number 1 that I feel like it's literally gonna get listed. Like it's on the cusp. I don't have no insider information. This is just me personally, from kind of like doing the market and checking what the market does. I feel like Michi's the one. I feel like Ginnan is gonna be my second one that I feel like is literally about to get listed somewhere. And my last one is Billy. Billy, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be fading this, and they're gonna wish they would have bought at this entry. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any questions. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I do hold private sessions. I'm open to that. I just want to see how many people are interested. So let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you found this video helpful, informative. If you did, don't forget, guys, drop a comment, drop a like. And don't forget to save money while trading. Join Bullets. Link is down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.